Hell yeah. Hi, YouTube. Hey, welcome on in. Hey, in case you guys are wondering, you're probably going to see 3 videos back to back to back where I'm wearing the same thing. We're catching up the same day. I was like deadly sick. I had a fever. I couldn't really walk, couldn't really move for a couple of days. And essentially, it just lasted over a week where it was just like life, work, and everything caught up. Couldn't really do much. So we're going to go ahead and catch up. That way, when all of this comes out, come and join us. So that way you guys can come and join us as we watch more Frieren. I'm thinking about either doing Frieren on Sundays or Fridays. Just join the Discord, and I'll try and keep you guys up to date on it. That way we have a day dedicated for gushing magical girls and Oregairu, and another day strictly for Frieren and whatever other show we want to explore or video game we want to explore. With that being said, are you guys ready? I hope you guys are, because I am. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Right. Knowing her personality and who she is and how she acts, and we did. Seeing the way that this is being pushed, right? Is this the new OP? Seeing the way that this is being pushed, one of the big questions that comes to my mind is this: how far will Fern go? We know Frieren doesn't give a fuck. Frieren is the type of individual that's like, I gotta do what I gotta do, right? But also she can fix me. Also she can fix me. But also for Fern, as an individual that's been studying, can she take a life? That is the question that comes in my mind. Can Fern, in an environment like this, if say that she was being targeted by this girl, can she take a life? Because this is a very direct stare to the camera, almost like a almost like a direct stare, like something's coming, And it's like, are you willing to go ahead and challenge that? Like, can you challenge that? Can you meet that where it's at? Cliptically, it was a little too good. A bacon, no. So that's sort of what I'm trying to highlight with this is like, we clearly see a challenge is being presented, and like, how is that going to go? Anyway, sorry. Also, the aspects of change that may come. I do wonder this, for those of you guys that are like manga readers or light novel readers or whatever, if Frieren does meet up with Himmel at some point in time in the future, is she having a hard time, genuinely speaking, trying to move away from it? Or trying to separate herself and keep on going? Does she want to stay there with him? I sort of wonder all of these things because if she's conceptualizing what feelings she has for him, like it makes me wonder, like, is she gonna have an extremely hard time once she like conceptualizes those feelings to try and move away from that, We are in episode 19 at the moment. Bro, this is a fucking bot. Quick chat, YouTube. Quick little question here for you guys as we're going through this. What is the last high school memory that you guys have? Go, go, go. Last major one that you go to and you feel nostalgic about. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Type it. Leaving at prom. The source has got there, so are you willing to spoil them? The reason why I asked that is because we often conceptualize, for some people it is nothing, but for some people it's playing video games, or for example, a core memory of mine is it being Saturday right? Saturday evening. And literally, like, yeah, my parents would go out to a party or whatever, and literally stay up with some like Tostino pizza rolls, you know, and it's like, I remember it being like windy or rainy, and like literally watching Adult Swim, right? Like watching the Boondocks or watching Bleach or Naruto or whatever, and even skipping parties because of it. And this is all during high school, and just really enjoying that time to just like sit there and enjoy that opportunity. That's a core memory that comes up to me whenever I think of that. And then it jumps into college and some of the other core memories there, right? So what core memories pop up for you in that regard, right? Like if you were to close your book, if you were to write your book, and each one was a chapter in your life, right? What chapters would that be for you? What would you fill in for that? Damn, catch a drink with my best friend after we graduated, and I should visit his grave again. Oh, Lange. Oh, reading a book in a cafeteria with the group I hang out with. Yeah. Well, that's not school, but even if it's not in school, like during that period of time, you know? Sounds good, Lena. I've just thought about something and I might be wrong, and I know we're in the opening. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've just thought about this, and this might not even be pertaining to Frieren right now, but what Frieren is doing in the span since Himmel's death to right now, where we are right now, how many years is it? Ed, I don't know if you should be watching OPs and endings. You're too good at figuring shit out. Guys, how many years has it been? 29 years. And we know that Frieren is like prehistoric. Fucking dinosaur age, right? This is how many years out of, like, let's say 1,000, right? 1,000 plus. What percentage is that? What percentage is 29 out of 1,000? 3%. Close to 3%. So you're telling me 2.9%. Yeah, 2.9%. And I just put 1,000 just to give us a good round number. In Frieden's lifespan, she's learning about her emotions and concepts of love and figuring out her identity in 2.9% of her life. Yeah, but she was learning more about friendship. Right now, like after Himmel's death is when she went through it, and she's learning about like, you know, love and what that connection was. I want you guys to conceptualize this. 2.9% of her life so far has been about figuring out her emotions. That's like 2 years and 4 months for us. So, why am I highlighting this? Might not even be in this show. This show might end with her feeling good, right? On a positive. But how many of you guys in a normal emotional field that we have gotten hurt to the point where you shut off your emotions again and you relapsed back to the state where you're like, I don't want to connect with anyone for a while? I know I have. I'll fucking raise my hand immediately. There's been multiple times where like I was being vulnerable, I was connecting with others, I was learning about love and trying to love others, and then I got hurt, and instantly I was like, I don't want to connect again. That's fucking terrifying. I'm conceptualizing this and I'm throwing this out there because while Frieren is learning about love, I wonder if they're in the future following on a realistic like scenario like this. She might be positive right now and she might be learning all about like everything. But what if she were to get hurt while being vulnerable? Because exploring these emotions is exploring vulnerability. And the more vulnerable that you are to others, the more that you can connect and love others. However, that also comes with the risk of being hurt. And when you get hurt, you might go from there to stonewalling and trying to not show emotions again until you feel like you need to go ahead and learn and do it again. This can be a very, very, very fucking powerful show. The more that I'm thinking about it, if it decides to explore this. The more that the show like it will decide to explore the concepts of whether being on or disconnecting or, you know, connecting again, this can be extremely powerful. Sorry, guys. My mind just instantly went there and I'm like, holy shit. Okay. For you, mods, throw this up in the chat. For you, is Himmel a hero? Or is he just a man? For you personally. Why? Oh. No. Just by that, just that sentence there. Oh my god, bro. Himmel is him. Himmel is him. He doesn't fucking discredit it or whatnot. He's like, you're scared? Yeah, I'm scared too. The more backstory that we get from Himmel, the more I'm like, man, he's a fucking legend, bro. He's a bro we want to have as a friend. Yeah, but that's the thing is sometimes you just gotta connect with people, right? Do people need to be sacrifices to be a hero? And what defines being a hero to you? Absolutely. Great questions, Masters. Oh. Now, I ain't saying I'm down bad, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that either, you know? Comfy bite. Down, boy. Guys, are you kidding me? Look at this angle, this position angle, though. That's so fucking cool. Yeah, because everyone's going to be coming after you guys for it. And that's exactly it. That's a big element that I was going to touch on as well. Is yeah, catching the bird's amazing. However, you can also strategize to steal other parties from having their birds, right? And even past that, Fern has to come up with the strategy as well. Psychologically speaking, you got to think about it in this way as well, right? If you are attacked by another party and your party is decimated, you have 4 options: fight, freeze, fawn, right, or flight. How is she going to portray this? How can she portray this? And that's a huge element to circle around. And also, what if another party tries to sabotage you? Or if there's a mole in here that is really trying to just sabotage everything? Oh, man. Which is pretty fucking amazing. Right. But is it, well, through that, isn't there something that you can do to counter that? Like, what would you do to try and catch one, right? If one of the biggest thing is like, if you're chasing it, it runs away. What if you don't? What if you select an environment, an area that they have to come to, right? This is just a way of thinking, a strategical way of thinking where it's like, instead of you going to them, they come to you. Instead of you rushing to try and attack or try and get something, you just chill and wait. Long range capturing spell? Sure, but if it detects it, it's going to go ahead and like book it, right? But you also have to think about it this way. What do animals need to survive? Food and water and a place to sleep. You have multiple ways of waiting it out. I like how the rule forces a team to protect each other. Yeah. The camper mentality. Guys, I want to fucking cosplay Frieren and then get clothes that dissolves with water. And that way you can make a whole thing of like, oh, here's the spell that fucking, the drink that like, if it touches your clothes, it starts dissolving. But also, let's talk about it because Frieren might have, of course you'd wear something that's at least resistant to it. 100k points redeemed. No, because Masters has like 300k points. One of the key things that comes to mind with this is like, this shows you didn't see those on G General Ed. No, I need to go back in there and check. But also, this shows that like Frieden's time, her knowledge, like how much information that she has, it's transcending volumes, right? For people that like, let's put it this way. What is her magic and Fern's magic more than likely look like? It probably looks like archaic. Oh, what is this archaic form of magic? If we're going to be as a matter of fact about it, right? People will more than likely look at it and be like, wow, like very basic stuff. But even in martial arts, you have to master the basics. You have to master the ordinary before you become extraordinary. Like, I can't fucking come in here and be like, guys, let me show you my, like, super magical spell with, like, 8 different things. That's cool and all. But The basic and the foundations are some of the like most important aspects through this. And also her learning all these other spells. Frieren's OP as fuck. Oh shit. Right. Hmm. That's kind of OP, but you have to know, right? And the mana would sensitivity still would definitely stay away, right? Because they would be able to go ahead and like understand it's a trap. But for normal people, right? Let's talk about that. Normal people running through an environment, she can be a fucking trapper. Yeah, even in the rain, bro. That's what I'm saying is she could be a fucking trapper and a half. Like if this was Apex Legends or some shit, right? She'd be able to go ahead and trap you in an environment where you couldn't necessarily run into the river, run into to get water, run into whatever. And if you stay out in the field for too long, you're fucked. Water bending OP, 100%. But also comes this environment. If you guys had to control an element with your mana, you can only control one element. What would you pick and why? Why would that be useful for you, right? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, the more that they're sharing with one another, the easier it's going to be for them to go out and come together and be able to form a tactic, a synergistic tactic as to how to get them, right? Frieren, señorita. Thanks so much for the follow. What just? Frieden's like the fucking Oba-chan, bro. She's the fucking grandma, just fucking, just chilling, watching her fucking kids go at it, go ham, be fighting one another. I fucking love Frieden, bro. She's just fun. Hi, what's up, Eldusu? How you doing? Welcome on in. Everything has a magnitude and direction and vectors. But also, how do you grow, right? And that's a big element. Like when you're working with the team, right? And especially when you're working with like a brand new team, how are you able to understand one another quickly? It's through communication. It's through like instances of poking fun at one another, talking with one another, and being open to sharing some experiences as to what can work. Mm. True. She can be so fucking OP right now if she wanted to. If they went with that tactic, bro, she could have just fucking decimated all of them. All of them. Hey, if we need water, drinks the water, fucking kills them from the inside. Oh, fuck, I'm going evil and root. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I think if I was in this show, it would just be a fucking, like, nightmare for people. Well, blood is mostly water, too. Oh, wow. Hmm. Most would go there. Thank you, Fern. Fern is a fucking legend, bro. Ed being the reason the world creates such an evil convention. But not only is it a fire hazard, but it's also like, yeah, if it's the only source of water, that's going to be the most active area. And as like participants or whatnot, we're going to have to learn how to reserve our water and keep stuff away. Or if we go at extremely specific times, because there's going to be other teams out there that are probably going to go and try and collect and be there for the catch. Yep. The cornucopia, yep. Right. Oh. Ugh! Ugh! That animation was fucking crispy too, bro. That took 1 fucking second. That took 1 fucking second, and she just fucking immediately deflected that. That was crisp, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Now comes my actual serious question for you guys. Do you think that Rudius would survive in an environment like this? Would he top them, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think that he would top a majority of these individuals in here? Death. Absolutely. Yeah. Fuck them contestants. Leave them with fucking dry ass cotton mouth. Have them try and fight one. How you gonna drink water if your water's fucking frozen? I get what they were doing, but like, oh, that's so good, bro. I'm fucking dying. That's some thick guys too. Drink their own blood, bro. Everyone, it's a trap, bro. This is fucking 5 head and a half, bro. This is fucking 5 head and a half. Because now people either have to work together to melt it, right? And in thus in the process revealing themselves. Thus in the process, you yourself have an advantage where everyone's so focused in on trying to do this that you create an opening. Now, Alexander the Great, right, was a wonderful fucking general, right? Because he saw openings like this. He saw opportunities and openings that he could take, even with less than stellar conditions. He would take advantage of an opening where the opponents would often have to reveal themselves, or they would often venture too far out, where he would take advantage of a quick opening to get on in there and cause chaos and cause all of this confusion and environment where all people are just trying to go out and control the environmental chaos. That he would take this opportunity to better himself, to better his army. Now, this is huge. This is fucking huge. If the melted it, the water will contamination mana. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to say, if you use earth magic to go underneath and get the water that is unfrozen. This was the high strat, bro. This I give this strat fucking insane amount of Doritos. That's so good. So good, bro. Yo, fucking Frieren is hype, bro. I didn't expect Frieren to take us off in this direction where all of a sudden it's going into high strat intellectual competition. These are the strategies that we're using in order to enable everything. And we're also seeing Fern grow, which is one of the most powerful aspects of this fucking show, right? As we're seeing Fern grow and become her own independent mage as she is and become powerful in that regard as well. Beautiful fucking setup, beautiful fucking shit altogether. Imagine this, you know it's your teacher, right? You're just there and you see the fucking leg freeze up and you're like... She does realize that this test is only like a couple of days or a week, right? Like, we're not going to have to wait a fucking 10 years for this lake to defrost, right? What the fuck is Frieren doing? It's so good. Yep. No, no. This is so good. I'm just so into it that I'm like, we're gonna get a potential showdown with him and Frieren, right? Like, it's obvious that we're about to get like a ascending of the brains, right? Like one being able to understand it, and the other one that's able to go and create it. Frieren, yo, well, welcome on in. I know, peak show. We're catching up with all 3 episodes, so welcome on in. Appreciate it. Thanks so much for this for the resub, man. Old man versus ancient, yeah, 5 head versus 5 head. That's why I'm so fucking excited, dude. This is just fucking peak, and I can't believe I missed peak for this long. Oh, shit. Well, that was quick. And waste time when we don't even know what the second team is doing, what Frieren's doing. The more time that we waste, the less of an opportunity that we have to catch something or be prepared for what may come. We're being trapped right now in a way, in an environment. Chantrico, thanks so much for this resub. Appreciate it. It's like we're being trapped in an environment or a way where if we don't act now, they'll have all the advantages and force us to fight for the last scraps. Yeah, waiting for someone to help. Shit. If you're the best, you got to be the best. Right. Reminds me when I got my black belt. Like, in case you guys don't know, essentially, I've known, like, martial arts since I was a little kid. It's generational. It comes from my great-grandparents to my grandparents to my father to now me and my brothers, right? Like, it's been a generational aspect. And it's not just like, oh, hey, you're, like, in some fucking places here in the United States where it's like, you spent, like, a year here. Here's your black belt. I didn't get my black belt until I was, like, 18, 19. And I started when I was 3. So that's 15 plus years of literally just doing martial arts nonstop. Monday through Friday, essentially, almost every single day for 2 to 3 hours of practicing kicks, practicing our foundation, practicing everything. And then to get my black belt, right, because now that we've expanded, we have our own dojo, we have our yes. Well, for us, in my martial arts settings, there's no such thing as like a triple degree black belt or anything like that. It's just a black belt, because the black belt signifies that you have the foundational knowledge of like pretty much everything. You've mastered your foundations, right? Now, we can go to jiu-jitsu and 100 other aspects, which I've all ventured into, especially now that we do mixed martial arts and we have a gym here. One of the elements that pops up to me is, I remember when I was doing my test for my black belt, it wasn't just fighting, or it wasn't just like, hey, do a kata or anything like that. It was straight up, hey, all of these other fighters in different disciplines and whatnot, you're going to have to go through them. And you're going to have to be able to go ahead and understand yourself and how to go ahead and reserve your energy and be able to go ahead and go through them appropriately and be able to handle yourself with a boxer, with someone that's a judo specialist, with someone that's a wrestler, with someone that's able to go ahead and do Muay Thai, with someone that's able to go ahead and do certain things, be able to go ahead and master and see their techniques and be able to go ahead and strategize and be appropriate with it. I had to fight my own brothers. I had to fight my father at the end. I had to go through and literally be able to go ahead and master that. And it's like, if you're not able to go ahead and like, you know, master, like not just your breathing technique, your thinking, how and when to throw, your strategizing, when it's important to go ahead and you know, like either leave a situation or avoid getting punched versus getting punched. Why you need to look at someone and all of that stuff, right? Ed's test to get a black belt was the boss rush. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of interpersonal work, and it was a lot of understanding yourself and your body and where you need to go, right? And also understanding the threats that come with it. Why? Because anybody else would be gassed out by their second opponent. 1 minute in fighting will gas you out. And if you're not able to restrain yourself, right, in that environment to, like, quite literally, like, control your breathing, control your energy that you're expelling and whatnot, you can get hurt. And you're not fit to get there just yet if you aren't able to go ahead and master the foundation, the basics. Seashell, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Guys, we're 1 sub away from a hype train. Let's do it. Let's get there. Thanks so much, Seashell. You're fucking wonderful, dude. For Anona, thanks so much for the sub. Hype train, motherfuckers. Choo choo, Iron. Thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it as well. You go. You go. I thank so much for the sub as well. Holy shit, you guys are gifting so many subs and getting subs. I appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. Thank you guys so much, guys. We're 50% there from going on to level 2. Fucking straight up. But also, let's back it up. Which is absolutely fucking true. Let's take that in for a second, right? The wizard has mastered total concentration breathing. Kind of like Ultra Instinct, right? But no. And it's true. No matter what position you're in, sometimes you need to be a good leader, you need to be able to go ahead and control people's heart. You need to go ahead and be charismatic. You need to be able to go ahead and be out there, be open, and be open to talking about like the good, the bad, and showcasing elements like this. Otherwise, if no one, by the way, is this him? If you don't have a following, what good is it that you have anybody in that? Have the power of Riz. Yeah. Right. All the pods have mana in them now? Oh no! Where are you gonna get water from? They cooking good, bro. Yep. They're literally fucking everyone over. They're cooking with fucking gas. Full fucking stove. Just, it's on. Yes, chef. Oh, dude, that's so good. That is so good. That's 10 head, if we're going to be a matter of fact about it. Why? Because all of a sudden, people are going to have to reconvene and think of a different strategy, and people are going to have to start to internally fight. Their mana and exhaustion are going to start to go up, right? They're not going to be able to catch it, so frustration is going to be at an all-time high. Discourse within the party members is going to be at an all-time high. Yes, the second party, Frieren's party, now has a target on their back, but the internal turmoil that's going to happen between all of these groups is going to get to a boiling point, right? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep, because now you're forcing also the still to come to you. That is so fucking smart, dude. Also, it's not that I'm a fucking wizard in any way, shape, or form. This is just such logical forms of thinking that Frieren scares me, but at the same time makes my heart fucking flutter. I don't know about you guys, but like, also, congrats on the level 1 hype train emote, guys. Good shit. Yeah, also forcing other parties to come to them. First class wizard Ed. Frida just wants to take a nap. Frida's there. She's just like, you know what? I just want to take a nap. Y'all go and watch. And she's like, a nap for me of 100 years is like a minute. So I think we'll be fine. How do you get to bother some teenagers to leave you alone? Frida and Eepy, she take nap here, wait for bird. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Yeah? Damn. Even the scary monsters that kill others, they all have to get water. It's one of our basic needs, you know. That I think that's an element in here that this is showing. Like, guys, this is why it's important. This is why it's important, you know. I know I've been gone, but I see you've hit partner. It's Blue Fruit. Yes. Hi, welcome on in. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I know it's brownies. I hit partner a while ago, but yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. So like this is one of the main elements that I'm trying to highlight through this is like, guys, we all need food, water, sleep, sex, be able to go out and excrete aspects of ourselves. So all animals do it, and even through that, right? Oblivion's invisibility, family stuff lately. Oh, I hope you're doing okay. So through that, all of these birds, all of these animals, these creatures that are here, they're all gonna follow that same train of logic. They're all gonna come and get their needs met. It's just fucking basic knowledge in that. It's super duper important. Like, my heart is oof. Frieren fucking five-headed it. Frieren five-headed it. And the monsters attack based on mana and doesn't notice Frieren. Good point. Good points up there. I hadn't even thought of that. But thank you, Blue Fruit. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing okay. Oh. Oh. It worked. Yeah, let's go, boys. It worked. Let's go. Oh, I'm getting back into talking to people on here. Well, hell yeah, brother. The fucking 5-head move. It worked. Ah. The powers of silence, the powers of just being there. That's so sweet, dude. I'm legitimately fucking hyped about it because it shows, like, sometimes you don't need big, flashy fucking, like, shadow clones, you know, like 1,001 action scenes for something to have an impact. The impact of thinking, the impact of silence, the impact of being there, of being able to go and control your mana. Like, Camper Granny for the win. Beautiful stuff. Be like water. Now you'll pass the test. No, I feel like the test has just started. That's a big thing through that is always expect that there's something more. Always expect that there might be contingent or like further expectations that are being placed on you that you might not be comfortable with just yet to go ahead and apply. There's also going to be other people waiting for you to catch a bird, and then if you start releasing mana and contaminate it, you have a target on your back. Yep. Yep. Oh shit! Oh shit! My dude takes a fucking hit. That's so good. That is so good, brother. Make that a thumbnail. I done the same thing. Oh. Ooh. No, I know I was talking. Oh, hold on. Video aware. Sorry, I got too into it, boys. I got too into it. I got way too fucking into it. Sorry, boys. I got too into it. Fuck. Hold on, we got to do it at the same time. Ready? Push it up. There you go. Vilification. God damn. Her technique is refined and shows no opening, but it's old. But if it works, it works. If your magic and your whole foundation of magic is based on and supposedly refined from these techniques, but you don't know the principles of these techniques, are you going to be able to match it? I would fear a person that's practiced a fucking roundhouse or a kick 10,000 times a day, more so than someone that's practiced 10,000 different kicks one time a day. Or practice 10,000 kick once. I would fear the person and their fucking power when they throw that roundhouse that they've refined it to that point, or that kick to that point. That's the element to get into, Like, yeah, it might be old, but if it works, brother. And you can refine off of that afterwards, but foundation is important. Embrace the future, forget the past and the culture. I'd fear much more someone who learned 10 moves 10,000 times than one move 10,000 times. Fighting against my grandfather. That's all I need. But it's also mana, right? Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's also because of mana, because you can release 100,000 fucking basic spells versus say 10 advanced level spells if you refine your foundation to that level. Enough to defeat the mages. That's cool and all. My master and I took down the fucking Demon King motherfucking general, you know, and her fucking, you know, squad there by ourselves. He could have a whole corp. It was just fucking 3 of us. Have you taken down a demon? Like, god damn, dude, her hair's so cute. Interesting to note that Frieren is carrying around 1,000 years of mage tradition. Right, 100%. 100%. And she thought for it the same way. That's okay. Oh. Oh no, that went by too quick. Are you alright? Are you okay? I really, really sincerely hope that this isn't Fern's grave. I really, or, you know, in that environment. Or even if it's Himmel's grave or something like that. Like, it's still gonna... Oh my god. What's gonna happen to Frieren when she loses Fern? What's gonna happen to Frieren when she loses Fern? Like, when that time comes, you know... Oh my god, dude, my heart just fucking broke. I'm on the verge of tears. I'm like, we've seen how much of an impact Himmel has had on her life, right? And that was only 10 years, right? Now imagine if she loses Fern and they've been traveling together and she's seen her fucking grow up and everything. Oh. Oh. Oh, brother. Pain. The chat deflection on that one is huge. After just a few decades. God damn. I'm getting teary-eyed just from this ending. What the fuck? I can't, bro. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. I hope it's not fucking Fern's grave, dude. I'm gonna fucking... Oh, the pain that I'm imagining right now. Oh, because her laying down and... Oh, no. I really hope it's not, dude. Ay, como me duele. Yeah, I mean, the imagery and everything that comes through with it. Like, yeah. Or flame, right? Connecting with other. Oof. 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 Anyway. I've always killed everyone I had to. Fuck. I'm so glad we're doing Frieren right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am legitimately fucking hyped and happy that we're getting through these 3 episodes of Frieren together. And it's so impactful. It has such a story to tell. And you can feel that it's like taking us on a fucking journey, man. I'm over here fucking tearing up on a non-sad episode. But also, what did you guys think about this episode when it first aired, when you guys had the ability to watch it? I I'm loving it, man. I thought this episode was great. I think it's a good setup episode. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10 Doritos. But like, what may come next? Oh, that's where we got to get into it, man. That's where it's going to get really, really interesting. I'm all for it, man. Guys, if you guys like this content, especially as it's coming up, come and join us on the Discord, here on Twitch or wherever, so you guys can go ahead and have this opportunity to like join us and have discussions and all of this stuff. We appreciate y'all there on YouTube. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I know that we've been trying to do our best to catch up on YouTube, and trust me, even for me, sometimes it was a big battle, like internally, seeing people like that we couldn't upload any Frieren on YouTube and it would get shut down, or YouTube didn't want to work at all with us in any way, shape, or form. So thank you to the editors. Thank you, Kraith. Thank you, Coffee. Thank you, Mickey Pro. All of you guys that have been able to go and help out and put these videos up on YouTube. It means the world to me that like people care a lot about the content that we're talking about and analyzing, and able to go ahead and get this up and do their best to get up not just Frieren, but all the videos up on YouTube for people to see. This channel wouldn't be the same without like the mod team and you guys that are here. Like, thank you guys. Even those of you guys on YouTube, like, appreciate all the comments, everything. Internally, I'll be honest, I've been having a battle about growth, about, you know, opportunities of expansion and whatnot. But then I always like center back in and say, you know what? We have such an amazing and phenomenal community that really cares about the concepts that we talk about, that I really wouldn't trade it for the world. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next episode, YouTube.